Hi guys, welcome back to another video. Today's video will be really fast. A quick 7 to 8 minute video using very little products. I found that you guys really enjoy when I do these type of videos. So this was a look I was able to create. If you want to see the products I used and how I got here, then make sure you keep on watching. But first, if you're not subscribed, go ahead and hit that subscribe button as well as the bell notification button so you're notified every time I post new videos. And I'm out of here. Bye guys. Okay, guys, of course, we're going to start off priming the face today. Today's face needs to be really quick, fast, and simple. I'm taking my NYX Blur Primer with my Peter Thomas Roth filter primer. I forgot I had those patches on. I washed my face with them and all. Oh my gosh. I was like, wait a minute, something don't feels right. So those are the Shop Miss A green tree green tea pimple patches. So yeah, I've been liking this combination of the NYX primer and the Peter Thomas Roth only because both of them are blurring. Both of them are not matte and tight, but it gives me the perfect balance. I guess I feel like for my primers, I've been loving this combination together. Yes, one is drugstore and one is high end, but the combination together is just absolutely superb in my opinion. So yeah, we're just going to use concealer and powder today. And the concealer that I'm using today is the MAC 24 Hour concealer. This came out maybe two, if yeah, maybe two, not three, maybe two and some change years ago. And this is the shade, of course, in NC47. Y'all know how I do with not NC47, NC50. NC50 with MAC will always be my magic number. I never went back to get a highlight shade for this, even though I enjoy the concealer. I guess it just fell off my radar. But after today and using it again, I had to take a thumbnail picture. And after using it again after quite some time, I'm most definitely going to get me a highlight shade for this. When I say this concealer spot concealed with no problem, it lasts. I wore this maybe about 6 or so hours today. And you see the coverage that it's given me? It gave me the coverage that I needed with no problem. It was light, airy, not cakey, not drying. It's just the perfect blend I think it's more natural. It's more of a natural concealer than anything. I totally forgot all about this matte concealer. I tell y'all, matte comes through in a clutch every single time, every single time. So I needed to do a quick little face today because I had to take my son to the dentist this morning, and I'm like, okay, I just want to do something not fast. I mean, not fast, fast, not hard, not difficult. So I went back in with the concealer and I just wanted to add a little bit more coverage to the areas that I have a little hyperpigmentation, which is around the mouth area. And this concealer did that. I think I'm gonna use this concealer all week. So if you see my videos all this week, I'll be using this concealer. I'm a girl that loves concealer and powder and be done. So normally I would have put a lighter concealer there, but when in a rush, no, I don't have time. I just took some of my Sacha Buttercup Blue Setting Powder and I'm just putting that under the eye. And that's going to give me the little brightening effect underneath my eye or places that I normally would highlight without me having to put concealer there. That just didn't feel like I had time to put concealer there, but this is supposed to be a quick routine. So I'm like, hey, just put some banana powder right there and you'll be bright enough, because you always want the center of your face to be a little bit brighter. It'll give your face dimension. And when the light hits it, you're not looking just flat one shade all the time. So I took my Black Radiance pressed powder in the shade Black Coffee to put on my eyelids today as eyeshadow. Once again, I'm always one of those people that have to have to have eyeshadow on, some type of eyeshadow. I live for eyeshadow. I was like, Nana, just keep it matte, because I'll go and try to stick a little glitter shade on there. I'm like, no, just keep it matte. So I just took my bronzer. Bronzer are always a great option when in a rush and you just need to give your eyes a flush of color. Bronzers for me are always a great option. So I just took, like I said, my Black Radiance and Black Coffee to do that. And I wasn't in a rush to go. I just didn't feel like doing a whole lot to my face, because I knew whenever I finished at the dentist that I was going to go home and take all the makeup off. So I was like, it's no need for me to be extra like I normally am and put on all this makeup when I know in about 3-4 hours I'm going to take this makeup off. So yeah, so I just took a very fluffy brush and no particular way, just kind of like buffed it into my eyelids. As I was talking on the phone, I was real deep. I was talking about something so serious. As always, like, who has deep conversations like that at 7 o'clock in the morning? Only me. Only me, okay? So yeah, and I think the next step, I use the same bronzer to contour and stuff with. So once again, that's a good option for you, if you will. If you taking the bronzer for your eyelid, then you're gonna take the bronzer and contour and bronze with. That's always a good thing for you to do. So yeah, I took the same bronzer to sculpt out my cheeks. I didn't use blush or anything. My go-to look is when I use browns, and it's always smoky. Smoky browns for me is the easiest look to achieve. Like, if you gave me any other color and probably say try to create a look with this, a fast look with this, I wouldn't be able to do it because I'm more comfortable with browns. And this brush right here came from a Temu or either Shein set. I'm always taking a brush out of a set and then falling in love with it. Not necessarily the whole set, but just certain brushes out of a set. So I decided to dust away the powder. And then next up, we're going to go in with a Shop Miss A $1 mascara. So no falsies today. Just to coat the lashes to give them a little bit of volume and fullness. And once I get finished dusting away that powder, and you'll see what I do in a quick second. I like this mascara. I'm not a big fan of mascara. Like, I'll pick a fat mascara and just stick with that one all the time, because I don't care for mascaras that clump or make my lashes hard. So if I find one that's affordable and I can work with it, and like I said, it doesn't like spread my lashes out or make them hard and crunchy, then I'll just stick with that. And this one for $1 from Shop Miss A is just perfect for that. It does exactly that. I thought I was talking to the camera, but I wasn't. So next, go with my NYX Bear With Me spray to set the face. So I set it first because I needed the face to be wet before I actually went in with a face powder. And today's face powder is the Black Radiance. I think this is the Soft Focus powder in creamy beige. So I just used that to set, the areas, just to set that concealer basically. And as you can see, this is a perfect color match. I've had this powder for quite some time too and never really pick it up. But when I do, it surprises me every time. And it used to be like a $3-4 powder. I'm not sure how much it is now, but as you can see, perfect match, no problem with it. Sets, and like I say, I wore this for like 5, maybe 6 hours today and had no issues at all. So I think I'm going to pick this powder up all week also. I'm gonna pick this powder up as well as the concealer up also. So then I went in with my KVD Crucifix liquid lipstick. to line my lips with today. And the gloss I used today was from Lorac. It's a lip gloss in the shade Visionary, which is a nude shade. And I think this combo went extremely well also. So this is a combo that I'll be using. I always find my nude lip combos like on a whim, not intentionally, and then I need to remember it because that's one thing I struggle with is creating lip combos. I'm like, it's either gonna be like 100% right or it's just gonna be like all the way wrong. And you know, if you do the wrong lip combo, it can just throw off your entire look, and nobody has time for that at all. I've had this Crucifix liquid lipstick from KVD. I don't think this is not from when it was KVD. This is from when it was Kat Von D. So yeah, I have maybe like a drop left. So I'll use it very sparingly. If I could find a link for it, I will. But I'm quite sure they probably still sell it. Who knows? But it's a blend between a brown plum shade and a cool brown. So it's like a cool brown plum like shade. And that's the Lorac lip gloss in Visionary. I used to love Lorac. That was one of my first like really name brand high end makeup purchases. I used to love their eyeshadows. Like I think I used to order their eyeshadows off some crazy website. I forget. But yeah, and this was a lip combo that I was totally shocked with. You see me looking, I'm like, oh, I got it. All right, guys, I'm back. This is my completed, a very 8 minute face routine, just powder and concealer. Keep it simple. And yeah, I'm out the door. Nothing like I don't need to talk a whole lot about this because you saw the progress that I made with this little bit of product. So drop down and let me know what are some of your favorite things to do when in a rush. And I'm out of here because I gotta go.